guys, welcome to Hunt Shoot Offroad. This is my YouTube channel, Bling Bling Bob, and just thought I'd do a bit of an introduction, tell you what I'm about and the directions that I've got planned for the channel. So as the blog name would imply, basically three things: hunt, shoot, off-road, and how those three activities intertwine. So as far as the hunting aspect of it, I guess my background is pig hunting in southern Queensland and northern New South Wales, hunting on farms with stubble, crops, some water causeways and small dams, and so we do a lot of walking through the creek beds, quad biking, and shooting off the back of utes, and a ton of spotlighting. And that's essentially up to this point, that's how pretty much all my hunting has gone down. So I guess as far as the forward driving is concerned, the forward driving for this channel is specifically for hunting. So one thing you won't find on my channel is you won't find me putting 33-inch tyres onto a Hilux, because for the type of activities that we do, it's just not suitable. So what we are looking at doing is things that are going to be suitable modifications for driving 1,000 kilometres with a trailer on the back with like 2 or 3 quads, so you've got a lot of weight there, and it's about keeping the vehicle reliable so that you can ultimately get home without any mechanical failures. And that essentially is probably the key to a successful trip, is not having any unexpected costs there on the vehicle. So like I said, 33-inch tyres, they're not really suitable for towing 2 tonne or towing 1.5 tonne for 1,000 kilometres. You'll wind your axles up and all that sort of stuff like that. So that's probably just one quick example. And a lot of DIY stuff for the vehicles. So, you know, I want to spend my money on my firearms and all this sort of stuff like that. So I try and keep the cost down on the vehicle so that I can put my money towards the things that I really want to do. At the end of the day, the vehicle to ute is only to get me there and get me back. What I want to do is drive the off-road vehicles and drive the quad bikes and have a good time on them without worrying about breaking them, because if you break the quad bike, it doesn't really matter, because you can put it on the trailer and trailer it home. You can still get home. So I guess lastly, the final thing is the shooting aspect of it. So for me, hunting is shooting. I do have a lot of mates that go dogging. It's not something that I particularly enjoy. I do enjoy shooting with dogs that like to go shooting, but my mates' dogs don't do that. My mates' dogs are strictly dogging, and if you shoot near them, they will not perform very well at all. So with the guns, the sort of things that we'll do, limited to what I guess YouTube is going to allow us to do in the future. So we'll talk about things like gun selection, but when I talk about gun selection specifically for a certain type of hunting, and then, you know, obviously with gun selection comes calibers, because there's all different factors. You know, you want a bolt action, you want a lever action, you want a pump action, and then so of course, you know, scopes, red dots or open sights, all these types of things like that. And with shooting, obviously, we'll talk about reloading. We're going to go from the basics. I do have a category A, B and H license, so we'll do some rifle reloading, we'll do hopefully some shotgun reloading in the near future, and also some pistol reloading, because once again we want to keep the costs down so we can do more of the shooting. And also, I mean, with your load developments, you can get extremely accurate loads, even out of some basic projectiles and whatnot, and hopefully we can go through that together, and I can show you how you can go and develop your own hand load. A little bit about me, I guess. I'm 36 years old, and 36, 37, whatever, because 81, and left eye dominant but right-handed. So most of my firearms originally were, at the time, so that's what I think it's about 18 years now I've had firearms. Left-handed bolt actions were extremely expensive, so it led me to have lever actions and pump actions, and that's why my choices went down that path. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I finally got my first left-handed bolt action. And but all of the firearms are purposefully purchased for a hunting activity. So everything I've done is I've gone through some steps and some processes in deciding what I'm going to choose, and that's the sort of experience that I want to share with you guys. Is How do I go about making that decision to make that purchase to suit my needs? Because at the end of the day, everything has a purpose. So you've got to make sure you buy for that purpose, whether it's your vehicle, it's your quad bike, it's your firearm, your ammunition, all those types of things have an end cause that you need to make sure you have that defined, clear goal in mind and you can achieve those goals. I don't have a lot of money, so what I do have, I like to use it wisely, and as a result, I love getting my hands dirty and I love a bit of DIY. Whether it's on my vehicle, I don't really know how to weld, but I'll get in there and have a crack at having a weld. I did weld this bench together, and there's a video coming for that shortly. You know, a bit of carpentry, a bit of sheet metal, whatever we've got to do. I'll get in there and we'll try and do it myself, and I'll show you guys how to do it. A lot of the video you're going to see is me doing it for the first time. It's fresh. I'm just showing you, I'm only an office jerk, paper pusher, and I'll show you what you're capable of if you're really keen. I do love my research. Love getting on the internet, love getting on my YouTube, love Googling stuff, love reading the books and working out what to do. And I'm happy to share that knowledge with you. And that even goes with firearms legislation. Most stuff you're going to hear me talk about is all about Queensland legislation because that's what I'm involved in. That's what I know. I do my research before I quote legislation, and hopefully I can show you some extracts of all that sort of stuff in the process I go through when I'm thinking about doing some different things. And then just the last thing I'll say, guys, I can't do this without getting people to view the channel. I do this for free. It does come at a cost for me, both in the products that I purchase to show you guys, and also my time and energy. Filming stuff makes things take twice as long as just doing it. It really is quite grueling to continue to produce the content because of the time it takes to film it and actually partake in the activity, whatever I'm trying to demonstrate to you guys. But guys, look, at any time, feel free to challenge me. Put comments in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up. Look, I'm happy to listen to anything that someone's got to say. Happy to have a proper conversation about it, provided that we can both exchange information, because at the end of the day, with the information, anything is possible. I'm only a man. I can only read so much information. I can only find what's accessible to me. So happy for someone to shed the light, and we can do another video and put the proper information out there. So look, it'd be fantastic if you could put those comments down below, but most importantly, hit the subscribe button on this bottom right hand corner, or down the bottom in the middle here at the end of the video. There will be a massive subscribe button, and I really look forward to you guys subscribing to the channel. Look forward to producing some really good quality content this year. Hopefully we can get some people working with us, and we can get some things happening. Alright guys, until next time, catch you later.